Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Central Maine Outdoorsman. I'm Andy. We got my buddy Paul over there, and what we're going to be doing today is sawing up some hemlock logs. Most likely be the roof rafters for our front porch. So we're just trying to get the lumber we need to get that stuff going. So that's what we'll be doing today. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, and share, like, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And hope you like the video.
Got pitch on it. Beautiful. Beautiful hemlock.
A lot of things out. A lot of knots.
Have to move my way. Ready?
Told you?
Yep. Alright. Hold on. Woo. Right.
1, 2. Yeah.
Good. Yep. Take one more here and take her down to the little narrow.
First nice soon to be 2x8. Last few cuts, I don't know if you noticed, when I had the camera zoomed in on the blade, you could see some sparks, and that's the downfall of cutting trees in the summertime. There's no snow or ice on the ground, and your log gets all dirty, fills out the blade. It's really not good for it, but these trees were taken down by a friend of mine, and they were donated to me, so I'm not complaining. But a wire brush really works well, which my wire brushes are destroyed, so we don't have a wire brush today, but typically we'll wire brush that stuff off the best we can so we won't kill our blade. Sawmill definitely settled. Let this thing go, look at it. I've been adjusting it and doing all kinds of stuff to it, but every time I use it, it seems to be out of whack. I'm just gonna have to wait until the spring.
gonna take these down to size. And
right.
I've got those over there stacked and stickered ready to go, so I'm just waiting for Andy.
Andy's slacking. It's a temporary stickered pile for now. We'll move it somewhere, but dealing with the snow and the ice.
All right, Andrew's going to remove these slabs and then grab us another log. Do a little more sawing. That's the Coyote 4030. I've got the John Deere 5205 and I've got the Wood-Mizer LT 120 Sawmill. Like I said earlier, it's nice to be up here in Maine and have the equipment and saw our own wood and build our own stuff. You have to have the change. Very nice.
So there we have it. We got all the hemlock we need for our rafters for our front porch. We already saw the cedar post in the previous video. So we basically have all our materials. So that front porch will be going up this spring, this summer. We'll try to get the lumber to dry as much as we can, but we're really not going to be too picky about it. It's going to be, you know, it's going to be a porch. So we're not sweating that drying process too much. So some of you guys might be interested in seeing the progress we've got going on in our cabin. So let's go take a ride over and we'll check it out. All right, here we are back at home base here. Got some garbage I gotta get rid of. I'm trying to hide it with my head. As most of you guys know, we built this place from scratch. We built 90% of it's off the property, the lumber. We harvested the trees, put the building up, and you know, we had to finish it up with, you know, odds and ends of you know, store-bought lumber. But for the most part, it's all built right off the property here. So I'm pretty happy with that accomplishment. That's kind of our goal. Not to just go out and buy everything, but to actually build it off the property. Hey, let's go inside and check it out. It's kind of a mess. We've been living and working in here. So it's definitely interesting. I guess we'll start with the living room area here. Obviously, we get the wood stove going. We do have radiant heat. I will show you that. It works very good, but why not use free heat? So that's why we get the wood stove going now. Kind of, you know, keep that gas bill down. We just trimmed out these windows. Actually boarded up the living room here and also did the ceiling. I put those recessed lights in. They work great. Yeah, so we get the ceiling done here. I got some sanding to do. Hopefully I can take out those burnt marks. Worst case, it'll give it some character, I guess. I'm not really sweating it. I bought this these boards here, these V-Groove 1x8 boards. They were about 76 cents a foot, which is about half the price. It is camp grade, but we picked through it and used the best stuff we had and kind of make things happen. I Things are expensive nowadays. I'm not gonna go buy the top dollar lumber when I don't have to. Here's our window that we trimmed out just the other day, actually. We did this window here and the other two. Check those out. They came out really good. I'm pretty pleased. I have a lot of polyurethaning to do, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, the windows came out great, I think. Anyway, already collecting dust. Between the wood stove and working in here, we got plenty of dust. Get a different view here of the loft and wood stove area. Catwalk here. We will be covering up those brackets. There's a lot to be done here, so if you see something you're like, ooh, that kind of looks, you know, whatever, then it's because it's not done yet. These beams are going to be built up. These beams will look like, you know, pretty hefty beams. We'll build those out. Same thing with this loft LVL here. We're going to build out. It'll probably actually, sorry, I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's probably going to actually come out where that burnt mark is, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure, but say 3 or 4 inches wider than what it is there on each side. Like I said, this is camp grade wood. We used it to save a little bit of money, and so far it's been pretty damn good. Second batch was better than our first batch, but... And here's our little window we trimmed out. I believe, yeah, yesterday I think we did this. I don't remember. All the days blend together. Here you get a... Well, it's getting warm in here. Here we got a view of our kitchen. You guys can get a good idea of what's going on here. These... sorry. The island and the cabinets. They were built from a friend of ours. He helped us out a lot doing that, and saved us a hell of a lot of money. So I owe him big time. I kind of owe everybody that helped me out big time. I had a pretty damn good crew this summer, and everybody helped out, which is great. The front of the island obviously look like that. I'm still deciding on what I'm going to cover it with on the sides. There's a few different options. I'll figure that out later on. It's the least of my worries right now. Yeah, but these cabinets are bird's eye maple, and it's kind of new to me. I guess it's very expensive, and you can kind of see the grain. And I'm pretty sure they call it bird's eye or bird's mouth. I hope I don't have that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's bird's eye. You can check out the grain and all the woodwork. It's pretty cool. I put the microwave in not too long ago. Everything's kind of temporary right now. We put all our appliances in so we can live in here, but we'll be pulling those out so we can tile the floor and do our flooring. I did make sure the dishwasher, we used it a few times, but I just want to make sure it worked. Same thing, we'll be pulling that out and tiling that floor. Countertops, temporary. Those will be going. They're just trying to, you know, they were donated to us to get us by, and it's been working out great. We can do what we need to do in the kitchen. We're still gonna figure out that corner there. We're probably gonna do an L, and I'll have to move these cabinets. I guess it was kind of an afterthought. We're gonna figure that out, but picture the countertop coming across here, and maybe have to build some type of lazy Susan in there. That's another thing we're gonna be doing down the road. And you get a different view here from the kitchen sink. This wire hanging, you're probably wondering what it is. It's going to be most likely a antler chandelier. I'm not going to be buying the real antler chandelier. Most likely do like an Amazon chandelier. They're pretty inexpensive on Amazon. You know, I don't know exact prices, but I mean they're probably up from say $80 depending on what kind you get, and then you can go up from there. Which we kind of been looking at one that's close to $300, which I guess in the grand scheme of things is, you know, it's not a bad deal for an antler chandelier. It'll be a fake one obviously, but for that price. I mean, this whole building is framed with nothing but lumber from our property. From the roof rafters to all that, we did 2x6 construction. It's all rough sawn. For this wall here, that's kiln dried. We bought that. I won't be showing you the bedroom because right now it's storage. Here is our going to be our pantry area. Pretty much we'll have some type of cabinetry here. We'll figure that out. But right now it's just a empty room. Went to Home Depot and grabbed a few things. I think that light was from Home Depot. The door was definitely from Home Depot. That might have been Lowe's, that light. Let's check out the bathroom here. So what we did was we tiled the floor. This will be the only room that will be sheetrocked. There is wood on the ceiling, and obviously the wooden barn door opened up to our utility room, which typically this would be shut. I still gotta put some brackets on, but you know, right now we're using that. We'll leave it open for our radiant heat to spread throughout the house. So this is our bathroom, and we're pretty damn happy with it. I still gotta do some outlet covers, some odds and ends, but for the most part, this bathroom is the first room that we completed. Yeah, so this baseboard here behind the toilet, and also we got one over here, and we ran it across our vanity. That's covering up our plumbing and our gas line. So I think it's a pretty slick idea, and we don't have to worry about pipes freezing. Keeps it where the home's heated and gives us no issues. And what we got here is some dirty clothes. And here's our little laundry area. Kind of all tucked it all into one room. We got a well tank. Obviously our radiant heating setup and our Wiesmann boiler. This thing's been great. It's pretty warm outside today, 42 degrees. I can't complain about it. So far it's very quiet. This is basically as loud as you'll hear it. The fan running in there. The only other time it gets a little bit louder is when it's actually heating the hot water. When it's heating this radiant tubing, this boiler is working at like, say 17%. It's barely pumping out some energy. But that's all it takes to heat up these pipes here. Usually it's right around, say, 89 degrees. Oh, here's our electrical panel. Pretty proud of myself. Wired this whole building myself. Alright, so we're going back in the living room here, and I guess that's about it. Oh, we can go upstairs in the loft quick. Now this up here is my wife's office. Kind of temporary office, just like everything else around here. We got a temporary walkway here with just pieces of plywood. It's pretty damn dangerous. We will be putting up railings and posts. But I kind of had a lot to do downstairs, so we held off. I could have done a temporary railing, and I still might. But it's not as critical right now, so. It's gonna be pretty nice when it's done. Bird's eye view of the kitchen here. And all the stuff I got hanging around. Yeah, not a bad view from the upstairs here. There's Baxter down there with my tires I gotta get rid of. It's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to get the railings done. We're probably gonna do well, I already made the post out of Hemlock. If I change that, I change it, but I'm not sure right now. It looks like we're gonna do Hemlock 4x4 posts. And then what we're gonna do is do a black iron pipe for our, basically for our railings. So black iron pipe will be connecting the posts together. Oh, that's Zoe down there. I don't know if you met her. She's 13 years old. She's kind of going downhill a little fast, but we'll hopefully she stays in good health for hopefully another year or so. It'll be nice. Right, Zoe? You hanging in there? Old girl? Oh, Baxter, look at my window how dirty it is, because Baxter doesn't know how to stop jumping on it. Alright everybody, well that's about it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Remember, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and we'll see you soon. Take care.